First of all, the television was getting louder and louder. On my part, I would always tell my husband, it's not loud enough. And then when he would walk away from me, I would say, don't walk away from me, I can't read your lips. And I didn't realize, I thought I had always read lips. I just thought maybe it, and that wasn't so. I was just losing my hearing, and I couldn't hear my partner on the tennis court, so I thought it was time to go in. And what led me to these wonderful people is I went to a nationally known audiologist that you would recognize the name of, and they told me that I had hearing loss in both ears, and that was a shock. And another shock was the price of them. And then they tried to hustle me. They wanted an immediate commitment that day, and they would knock off $1,000. And I don't like to be hustled into anything. I like to make the decision on my own in my own time. And then I met Pat and John, and I knew that God wanted me to be with them because they were just wonderful people, and no hustle, no commitment. They were just great. And that's when I know how knowledgeable they were because I was at a meeting. They were kind and thoughtful and generous people. They mentioned that they had gone down on their vacation to Cozumel and fit children with hearing aids, these children that have never been able to hear before. And I thought, those are the people I want to deal with. I like dealing with wonderful people, and they've been wonderful from day one. I can't say enough about them. And when they gave me my hearing aids, which I call ear jewelry, because I'm too young to have hearing aids, ladies, you'll understand that. I put them on, and I only take them off for sleeping or to get in the shower. They're comfortable, they come in different colors, they match your hair, and you can see that I have very short hair, and nobody even knows I have them. Not that I care, but it's wonderful to hear.
Well, when I realized that I needed hearing aids, of course the newspapers down here are full of doctors and dentists and hearing aid companies, and we went to one, and it was a really sad experience. He did the testing. The office was left a lot to be desired, and so did the tester, and I was just very uncomfortable, and he wanted us to leave a deposit so that he could order the hearing aids, and my husband, thinking I was just going to back away from it altogether, was very forceful in saying, we'll leave a deposit, which I did, and we left, and I said to him, I can't go through with this company. I don't like it, I don't trust it. There's just something that tells you. And in the meantime, I have a very dear friend who had gotten her hearing aids, her ear jewelry, as she calls it, through Hoagland's, and she had been just singing their praises to me all the time.
There's no stigma connected with having ear jewelry, even though I won't say the other word. It's I'm kind of a kidder, so I call it that. And as I said earlier, sometimes I will put them on my friends, and they're amazed at the difference, even though they're not tuned to and computerized to their loss. And then I say, it's so easy, it's free, go see John and Pat.
I think a lot of people are embarrassed with hearing aids. They show, and that never bothered me. One of my sisters said, well, aren't you going to have to redo your hair so that they don't show? I said, well, when I wear my glasses, they show, and that's just the way life goes. I wasn't going to be embarrassed with the hearing aids any more than I was embarrassed with wearing glasses in order to see.
Some people have asked me how I knew I first needed my ear jewelry. Well, I'm a Weight Watcher, and I weighed in one day, and the girl said, Mary Rita, do you need any trackers? And a tracker is something you write down everything you eat. And I said, crackers? I said, I don't buy Weight Watcher food. And she said, Mare, trackers. I found out then that I needed some help. And when I came to Pat and John and I took the test, they pointed out to me that I was only hearing 50% of the consonants. And so that was when I really knew that I had to do something about it. And they put my husband in another room, and I missed 50% of them. And then they put my little instruments on, and I heard 100%. So it was a win-win situation from the very beginning. I'm very happy with them.